Hey guys, be sure to stick around at the end of this video for some funny outtakes and make sure you like and subscribe. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome in with your pal, your friend, Mr. Knight, 5N. I'm coming to you with another quick little clip. And today we got Bryan here with us again. And today we're going to be reviewing and watching and reviewing, no particular order, Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Now, Chapter 10, since we did it last week, a lot of controversy has been coming around with some YouTubers out there, where Disney actually had to make a comment on, hey, they're just embryos, they're not fertilized yet.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we eat eggs. I didn't really care. I didn't really think it was murderous, but I didn't like how the episode just like went from guns blazing to like a filler real quick.
They tried to make something cute that really wasn't cute, I think. That's where it went wrong.
I think so.
You know?
Because it's just like, even at the end of the episode, it's just like Baby Yoda, like where's he getting these things?
Yeah, it was just kind of stupid.
I don't know, man. So
people are triggered.
Yeah, a lot of people are triggered. I mean, I just didn't like it because it was a filler this quick. And like I said, there's only 8 episodes or 8 chapters in each season so far. But in the second part of this video, we're going to have spoilers. So if you haven't watched the video or the Mandalorian trailer or the Mandalorian episode, what is wrong with me today?
I don't know. Too many beers last night?
Maybe too many beers last night. Just putting away my comics, man. I have a huge comic collection, and I was just up for 2-3 hours just before I started falling asleep trying to put everything away.
Once you get started, you just can't stop.
Can't stop.
Sometimes. You gotta keep going.
You can't stop. What do you think about this episode, the next one, Chapter 11, we're going to see? You have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to Inverse online because they suck and they can't make clickbait articles that good, and it totally spoiled the whole episode for me.
Oh.
The whole title just right there, and you're just like, fuck you.
Oh my gosh, dude. So that's what happened?
Yeah.
I did see that today. Jeremy Johns, one of my favorite reviewers, had a thumbnail up and it gave a little spoiler away. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but I was just like, I don't know if it's an actual spoiler, so forgive me, Jeremy Johns. You're still my favorite. But, if that was a spoiler and it's in this episode, you're going to hear my comments in the second part of this video.
Well, they could at least make it more interesting. Like, if they are going to spoil it a little bit, at least make it more, like, you still want to watch it, even though they're spoiling it, But they just flat out just spoiled it in their title. And you're just like, okay, fuck you.
Inverse?
Inverse, yeah.
Inverse? Thanks, Inverse.
They're the ones that have, like, all those stupid, if you click on the link, you just keep clicking on arrows over to keep going through, like, something you already know, you know? It's dumb, but...
Yeah.
They ruined it for me. Thank you. You rock.
Oh, for the haters. I got commented this last night at the office for the beard play. I do that when I get nervous.
Oh.
It's a habit, but I'm always accepting of critical feedback and criticism so I can better the videos. So just one more time. There you go. We're going to keep the hands up. If you see me reach, just slap my hand out.
All right, I won't say that. It didn't bother me. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah. Yeah, Chewbacca was like...
Oh, yeah, I got my Star Wars shirt on.
Oh, check this out. This is cool. Who's this?
Kitty Monday.
Yeah.
His head looks like a dick.
and it's a Metallica shirt. It's a Star Wars.
And I did you up today. I did one better. I even got Star Wars underwear on.
You got Star Wars underwear. You saw it here first. They actually make Star Wars underwear in adult sizes.
I'm an idiot.
That's okay. All right, guys, we're going to go watch the episode, then we'll be back here in just a few moments. Hey, guys, welcome back in. So we're going to be talking spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch this part of the video. And again, Jeremy Johns did put a Mandalorian picture. I mean, it wasn't really a bad spoiler, but I like to be surprised. Like, oh, we're going to see another Mandalorian in this, which was obvious. But I kind of thought it was Sabine.
I thought it was going to be Sabine, too. But it was nice. It was Bo-Katan. It was really cool.
Now, do you want to give some more viewers a little history about Bo-Katan and the Dark Saber?
Bo-Katan was the leader of Death Watch, and the leader of Death Watch owned the Dark Saber that was at the end of the first season. And then her sister also controlled Mandalore, and she was banging Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone Wars.
Before the dark times.
Before the dark times.
Yes, Obi-Wan actually considered leaving the Jedi Order because he was in love with, what was it, Satine? Satine,
Yeah.
yes. So, pretty exciting episode. So it begins of him getting betrayed again for his Beskar armor.
Every fucking time, man. He's gotta get some like cheap armor or something.
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe like leave his good stuff on the ship, but he needs his good stuff.
Yeah.
But this episode was really cool. He's trying to look for the other Mandalorians, goes into like some dive bar, and Baby Yoda gets a little porridge, and it has a little alien sucker face.
You know, maybe those little spiders were good to eat because that was like the same spider from the last episode, I think, right?
I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but no, I don't think. No, they didn't look. This one was more squid-like, kind of like an alien.
I guess, yeah.
Kind of like an alien.
It was cool though. You see the Admiral Akbar race, the Mon Calamaris.
Mon Calamaris, yes, that was really cool. For a minute there, I actually thought it was Admiral Akbar.
It did sound like him. Yeah.
For a minute there, I was like, "Wow, that's Admiral Akbar."
It was good though. It's just watching Mandalorians kick some fucking ass, man.
Yeah,
that was cool.
So their whole goal is that they meet up with some. So he gets into like a little bit of a scuffle with some. What were those other ones called? The Quarren.
Yeah, Quarren.
So he gets on a ship and says, "Hey, we can take it." He goes to the other Mandalorians. You know, just a few hours sail, and of course he gets betrayed and gets Baby Yoda knocked into this like little mini like sea urchin sarlacc pit type looking deal, and you know they cage him up, and I'm like, oh dang, what's going to happen? How will he be saved today? Then we have Bo-Katan and a couple others. Their characters really didn't.
I didn't know who they were.
They didn't really do a whole lot of dialogue. But the interesting thing was that Katie Sackhoff, as you know from past Trek, did the voice for Bo-Katan in the Clone Wars. So to see her back and reprise that voice, and I don't even know that. I have no idea.
I didn't know it either. Yeah.
But I did notice that when she started talking, I'm like, that voice sounds very familiar. And of course, she was the head of the Death Watch.
Yeah.
Very interesting episode.
And she's hot.
And she's pretty cute. She's not bad looking. Not a bad thing to keep your eyes on for a while. You can just pause and just stare.
She's hot and she'll kick your fucking ass.
Oh yeah, Gina Carano. Can't wait for that one. So we had some really fun surprises. We had Moff Gideon appear.
Showed up. That was cool.
Yep. They're trying to. So they're on this Imperial ship and it's transporting weapons. And of course, you know, a lot of quid pro quo happens in The Mandalorian. Well, I'll help you do this if you help me do that. So they end up taking a ship, hijacking it. You know, they call there's Imperial remnants on the ship, which we saw stormtroopers, and again, just fall to their ultimate death because they can't hit. Maybe it's the helmets they can't hit anything in.
You know, I was thinking about that though. What was kind of cool is they showed. I always thought like when I watched like Star Wars. Like, why would they be wearing helmets if it would limit their vision? And then, like, you know, now we have all these, like, Oculus Quests and, like, all these crazy 3D games and stuff. And they showed how, like, what it looks like inside the Mandalorian helmet when they put that bomb out there. And then they could see, like, everywhere. And they could see, like, the body heat of the people.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And stuff. So it seems like the helmets are kind of like an Oculus or something like that.
Yeah, the Mandalorian helmets, when you look inside, they can actually see the footprints and they can see the body heat, kind of like Predator a little bit. And they can see like where they're shooting and how they're doing. But I thought one of the most dopest parts of this episode, and I'll get to another one here in a minute, was when they're pinned down, they're trying to get to the bridge. The Imperial remnants are calling Moff Gideon for assistance, and he's like, well, you're pretty much screwed anyway, so we're not going to do anything. So it's like, for the Empire, and you know, he just guns down his two pilots he's commanding, and he just takes this ship and wants to dive bomb it back into the planet. So the Mandalorian, with all the Beskar armor, just goes full like gung-ho on taking all the firepower and getting some bombs thrown in there so they can destroy the stormtroopers that are preventing him to reach the cockpit. And then they take the ship, and then it just barely. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah. But having Katie Sackhoff in there that actually voiced Bo-Katan in the Clone Wars series was really neat. Now, the biggest thing that we got goose pimples from head to toe. Ahsoka Tano. We're going to see Ahsoka Tano in the next episode, chapter 12. And I think it's going to be titled, How the Hell Did You Escape Vader and That Sith Freaking Holocron Massive Thing That Was in Rebels?
She's badass.
Ahsoka Tano's badass. But, I mean, there really should be some dialogue and storytelling on how she escaped Vader, when she found out it was Anakin underneath there. And I want to hear, like, the actual story, like, what happened. And it better be something like, his Vader armor like malfunctioned, and I just walked away.
Well, no, they've kind of like talked about that a little bit, because in Rebels, she was like that monk dressed in white at the very end of it, which would be like a couple years before the Mandalorian started.
Yeah, I haven't finished Rebels yet. I need to finish Rebels.
Sorry,
No, not a spoiler. No, that's bad. No, as long as it gives like a tangible. No, you're fine. As long as it gives me a tangible reason how Ahsoka Tano's still alive. Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
Love Rosario Dawson.
She looks good too. I saw that somebody made like a Photoshop with her looking like Ahsoka Tano, and it looks really good.
There was a picture of her hugging Hayden Christensen, which was kind of nice. That was cool. I don't know, man. But the next episode is going to be pretty exciting. This episode was definitely a lot more...
it was better.
It was better. It had a lot more meaning and conquest to the actual story. Continuing his search of other Mandalorians that are possibly out there. We saw something, or heard something interesting that, when Bo-Katan saved the Mandalorian on the ship, they all removed their helmets, and yet again, the Mandalorian's like, where did you get that armor?
Yeah.
Where did you get it? And she gave a little history about Mandalore, and basically talking about, you were raised by a different faction of the Mandalorian that was called the Watch, and they are more into the old ways, so that's why, I guess they can remove their helmets, and that whole thing was just kind of just...
bullshit.
Well, I mean, it was lightly explained, which is good.
Yeah.
But
it seemed kind of weird, even from the beginning, that they couldn't take the helmets off. If you watched anything Star Wars or read any books or comics, that was never a thing with the Mandalorians. They could always take their helmets off, So I always thought that was kind of weird, but I'm kind of glad they said something about it finally.
Yeah, because I was always wondering, I was wondering about it too. Like Sabine took her helmet off in Rebels, and then of course Bo-Katan and those other Mandalorians took their helmets off in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. I'm pretty excited.
Ahsoka Tano. It was good.
Yeah, next week is going to be a complete, just utter shit show.
Maybe it'll just be another filler episode.
Oh God, please don't say that, man. No, but it's just like I'm gonna have the major. I don't mean shit show. I'm gonna have the major feels when I watch this next episode because it's gonna be good.
It'd be cool for a filler episode. I was thinking is if they went to that stupid spider planet. Maybe I read this one book one time where they that eyeball that shoots up in the original Star Wars when they're in that trash compactor.
Oh yeah, an episode.
There's like a whole thing about that planet that they came from on that.
Oh no way.
Yeah, and they're like really sentient and everything, and I thought that would be cool.
How did it get aboard the Death Star?
Because they were, I forget what it was. They were picking up species for some weird ass random reason.
They just threw them away.
Yeah, and something happened and it ended up in the trash compactor. So
there it is.
But there's a good filler episode. Better than dumbass spiders.
I don't know. We'll see next week. Ahsoka Tano. We're going to be so excited with this episode. We might just watch it back to back because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to miss.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I'm going to definitely probably do a rundown of The Mandalorian all the way through when all 8 chapters come out of this season. So it's going to be fun, man. What are you expecting next week?
It's going to be a letdown most likely because they always want to build you up and then let you down.
Where's the faithful guy that still had hope? Come on, man. You're wearing some...
It'll be fine. I love it.
You're wearing Stormtrooper underwear. That was funny. You had me shocked. I can't wait to do this video later on and be like, that face I'm going to make, like, what's he going to do to the camera? Anyways, guys, take care. Make it your day. And as always, have fun. And this is the way. Bye, guys. Hey, guys, what's up? Welcome in with your pal, your friend, Mr. Knight 5N. And I got Bryan here with me. We're going to do our review of chapter
12?
11?
I forgot.
Chapter 10. So there was chapter 8.
Okay.
Then 9. We did 10. Chapter 11. We're barely waking up. God dang it. Hold on. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome in with your pal, your friend, Mr. Knight 5N. I got Bryan here again with me. We're going to review The Mandalorian Season 2, Chapter
10.
10.
Did I already fuck that up?
Outtakes.